want to, make light of where we are this last couple of. How many days is it to election?
15.
2 weeks and a day. As I said before, we got to move forward and not backwards.
Wait a minute, did he just do the same thing that he did and do the right thing? Hold on, man. Was that the same like literal line and action that he literally did and do the right thing he just did now? Look, this is a fucking psyop, man. They trying to play games on our motherfucking mind, man. Go ahead, Hood. Go ahead.
What if I were to tell you that all black culture is a psyop?
Oh, well, tell me more.
Where do you get black culture from, sir? Just as like if you had to name some places where you'd have absorbed black culture over the years.
I would have to say the church, because we all spiritual Christians and shit. Black History Month, even though we only get a month, but white man get a whole year. But all right, what's the other app? Music. Even though we promote degeneracy, death, and prostitution, same thing with movies. Where did all that come from?
Church, music, movies. So those seem to be three big umbrellas so far. Did I miss anything?
And motherfuckers don't read, so I can't say print media. Damn, social media, motherfuckers do get some of their culture from social media. Will it be small hats?
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but I was going to make a more drawn out argument.
I can give you one. Can y'all hear me?
You got it.
What's good, Hood? This Josh. Hey,
I got you, bro.
Hey, y'all forgot school.
That's the one.
There you go. That's a great one. That's a great one. Because all the other ones you could almost put under media. So you had church, and then you said like music, movies, and whatnot. That's media in a broad umbrella.
Yeah.
School is its own umbrella.
Yep. A lot of shit that black people do, like the fashion, it's by mistake. Like haircuts and shit. Like y'all know niggas don't come to school with fucked up haircuts, but they kind of try to make it their own and all of that, like the South Side fade and all of that. School. That's where niggas get their culture from.
Now,
embarrassment.
Well, let me get you to the point I was trying to make by asking this question at all. And this is an observation that I've sort of come to. This is a realization I've had over the years. And yeah, C. Moses in the chat says, I would disagree because what you are doing, Hood, is black culture. This is the real black culture. Yes and no. Obviously, I'm a black guy doing it, so therefore I make it black culture by my existence, perhaps. I exist outside of what's popularly considered black culture. Like what I'm doing right now is outside of the popular understanding of this concept. And I think over time, especially with the advent of like Hollywood and mass media, and then like this national school system, like you mentioned, the school, and then even the church in its own storyline, it's happened to the church too. But these things have, instead of transmitting culture to us, they actually manufacture culture and opinion and then disseminate it to us. And then we absorb and consume this as culture. And there's a gray line, perhaps. Some things do sort of spring up organically, but a lot of what is considered black culture is actually like well crafted by media and other institutional forces. And I don't know how much of so-called black culture is at this point truly authentic, the way C. Moses is arguing.
Hey, let me jump in here real quick, guys. Hood, what up, bro? How are you? Gentlemen, how's everyone doing?
What's going on, American man? What up?
See, I say this and I've said it before. Blackness, black culture, it's all created and manufactured by the white liberal. It's black culture is everything that white liberals want, right? if you notice, you're not black if you don't vote Democrat. Like that's a thing that actually goes on. That is said. If you don't vote Democrat, you're not black. And of course, Democrats and liberals are, they're one and the same. Dude, blackness is just blackness and black culture, dude. It's just what? It's something created by, liberal hats, bro. That's it. Black people don't do nothing outside of what Democrats tell them to do or not to do. None of their thoughts, none of it. It's all manufactured to them by Democrats. That's why they vote Democrat 90%.
Yeah, it's like a bitter pill, but I realize this is why it's actually so hard to kind of have the sort of conversations that we have in this channel. It's hard to have these sorts of conversations in a broader black space, because what you're actually dealing with isn't necessarily people who've come to these conclusions through their own logical process, but people who are kind of given the conclusions and not necessarily even bothered to consider them all, right? This is what I realize about a lot of black culture. It's almost on autopilot. There isn't a lot of internal reflection going on at this point. Trey to MBD, welcome to the show, bro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Man, you sounded the freaking wabbit alarm, man, when you started talking about black culture. Is it a real thing? Manufactured? Does it even exist? And of course not, man. Not even what you're doing up here is black culture. This is just American culture. American culture is based off of conflict resolution, motherfuckers getting mad and handling business.
Right, I'm just a
That's
dude,
all.
bro.
Yeah, it's all American culture is, man. And this whole black shit was just some Frankfurt School stuff. Hijacked a bunch of motherfucking swarthy people that were left over from the last reset were around, and a bunch of poor white folks. And those guys were like, man, how can we control these people? Well, let's just put up some make believe stuff, because these folks over here are the ones that believe that there's actually monsters in the forest, spooks, no less. So we could tell them anything and pit them against these people over here. But you always had a subsector of people, like I say, the descendants of Anthony Johnson, that this shit just doesn't work on us.
Who's
There's
Anthony
nothing-
Johnson?
Oh my God, man! Like I said, we got a spook on the panel.
I'm definitely a descendant from Anthony Johnson.
We got a spook on the panel, but there's nothing you could say to convince any of us on this panel, minus freaking the spook Dave.
That's anything.
The first, sorry, I got to tell him. Anthony
Oh my
Johnson
God, go
was
ahead.
a black slave. He was a black slaver. Did you know that, Dave? Hi, Dave.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
He
Mr.
was
Otempo.
he was the inventor of chattel slavery, man. He was the first, the number one, man. Niggas
He
did it, man. But
he didn't invent it like he was in his garage up all night trying to figure out some shit, right? It was a legal process. One of these niggas tried to renege. Literally, the nigga tried to renege on a deal, and he was like, "Nope, just for that, all you Africans got to be in slavery forever, right?" Because apparently Africans been trying to run away with scams since forever, but we figured them out early.
Yeah, and that's it, man. It's just some Frankfurt School stuff, man. And Johnson tried to tell us, but man, let me tell you, like, look, man, let's go back to the 80s. We didn't got back to the 70s and 90s. We go back to the 80s. Man, it was fuck you nigga across the street. What do you mean culture? It was fuck you nigga in the other neighborhood around the way. Niggas ain't have shit in common with each other. Niggas don't even like each other now. Fucking culture.
General
I mean,
Dave,
what's this? Hood, what's this on the screen?
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. All questions will be answered. General Dave, you
No.
wanted to join the
Yes,
panel for
sir.
a reason, I suppose.
Hey, something about this is St. Nick's. What up, Hood?
What up, next?
Hey.
I'm gonna get it to you in a second. Next, Dave, jump on the mic, bro.
I was really just checking in and see, how everybody's holding up and wondering, how you guys.
Hey, one of the things about talking about
Next,
that'll work.
I think you got some whatchamacallit. You got a lot of lag. You probably got like 10 seconds of lag on your
Oh
connection.
shit! I'm gonna call back in.
No, General Dave, step by. I'm talking to Nix. St. Nix, you got a lot of lag.
Oh.
But Dave, continue.
I was just here to, I'm just wondering as we're getting closer to D-Day, I'm wondering,
Okay.
if Cam win, how y'all gonna hold up, just sitting here, just monitoring, make sure everything okay with y'all.
Easy, I'll tell you, bro. I'm just gonna sell a whole lot of weed to lefties and like get me a Lambo and a house in Colombia, but at least selling fucking legal weed to fucking dumbass lefties and niggas. That's how.
Yeah, Nix, you probably got to drop down and totally like reset your connection because that amount of lag is impossible.
Wait a minute, so you're gonna turn into a drug dealer?
Like I said, selling legal weed to
What do you mean
dumbass
turn
lefties and
into?
niggas.
What do you mean turn into?
Boys, it be not on me, huh?
What do you think? You think like he turns into a pumpkin at midnight or something? Like there's magic happening? Like no.
I don't know, man. He just said if Cam
You
won,
haven't
start selling.
you haven't
selling
followed me long. You haven't followed me long enough, fool.
I have.
What you
I
think
don't
this
follow
is
you
like?
at all. I guess that's why. So
You think this? You think
I
this
really
some
don't care
officer Tate?
you want
You think this some officer? You think this some Officer Tatum shit over here, bro?
I don't know. I guess you want to tell
Fuck
me.
wrong with you, man? Fuck wrong with you, Dave?
We feel niggas over here, Dave.
Y'all still on the plantation? Y'all some dumb niggas.
Bro, the field is everywhere.
Nigga,
The whole world is a field.
Yeah, bro.
It just got offices in it full of niggas like you.
Full of what? I ain't around. I'm renegade. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm a plumber, nigga. I'm in the field every day.
Yeah, I love fucking with Dave sometimes, bro. Dave, man. So listen, if Kamala loses, how are you gonna handle it?
Yeah.
That was a
question.
question.
I haven't even thought of it. That's why I'm here to even just bring it to you. It could happen. I don't know who's going to win, but it just seems like nobody's even thinking of that part.
I mean, because it's not like the world is going to end immediately. Plus, if shit goes bad, that's where America has all the guns. We'll figure it out.
He said immediately, but it's going to fall apart at some point.
The sun don't shine forever. But as long as it's here, we might as well shine together. Don't make me start rapping like Obama, nigga.
Hood, I've never in my life would imagine, bro, that I would hate black men, bro. This election cycle is really doing it for me.
Hey, I just came up to point out Trey is definitely on some Officer Tatum shit.
Hold on, Snowman. I got to do it now. I got to do it. This nigga hate black men because of this election. Fuck. I got to do it.
Oh, we might not have a fucking vote. What the fuck are we talking about? Y'all happy with that 85% of black men that vote for Democrats? Y'all think that's something that, oh, yeah, but we done. No, nigga, it should be in the 90 percentile. Raising up my goddamn blood pressure. Because the one time we said come together as a goddamn community to protect black women, they can't do it. I hate this shit. I hate what this goddamn election has done to our goddamn people. You make me hate niggas. I hate you niggas. I swear to fucking God. Why I say,
that's just regular guy.
What the fuck is we talking about? That motherfucker trying to tell us that we need to get our ass in gear. That's all we've been doing in these goddamn spaces. How dare you niggas? Fuck all you niggas. I don't even give a fuck no more.
He sound like he needs some
pussy.
pussy.
What the fuck happened? None of you niggas got $1,000 that you gonna put on your goddamn line for this goddamn election. So shut the fuck up, coming at me any cold type of way, unless you're gonna put some bread up on this goddamn election. Cause I'm willing to do that. Cause that's how sure I am about this shit.
Wait, so he gonna pay me to vote?
Yeah, I'll vote now. How dare you niggas?
Well,
I'm
I've been waiting
offended
for
like a
y'all to talk to me
motherfucker right
about
now.
that shit.
Fuck this goddamn space.
How much?
Fuck all you niggas. I'm out of here.
Man.
That's my nigga right there. That's my favorite nigga of this election.
I heard of the mad rapper. What would we call this individual?
The
The
mad
mad
voter.
Democrat? The
He's
mad
the
All I
voter.
mad
kept
voter.
hearing is he's gonna pay me
Oh,
for a vote. How much?
He's crying Kanye.
Well, you might win $1 million if you sign up with Elon Musk. No bullshit. That's a real thing.
What?
They
What's
hate
going
on
on with Elon?
Yo, go sign up with Elon's pack or whatever, and it's
You
like
gotta
a
live in
raffle or
Pennsylvania.
something.
You gotta live in Pennsylvania to get that.
Oh, damn.
I can make that shit happen.
I could already make it happen.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is he saying? I ain't got to give him no money, do I?
No, motherfucker, you just gotta join the pack and pledge to I don't even know. I just know you gotta join a little pack, and I don't know what it is after that.
Man. I ain't gotta do shit.
I think it's like the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes. You just gotta be in it to win it.
I'm on it. Let's go make some money out this shit. I'm tired of arguing.
Dave trying to get that reparations by hook or by
Real
crook.
talk, man. By any means necessary, man. Shit.
All right, I had a clip.
Can
Can
we go back and discuss Spike Lee dressing like the Niggler?
Yeah, listen.
The what?
You heard him,
I'm tired of these honkies coming over here and trying to just jump in and shit. Fucking.
No, he waited respectfully before he dropped the slur.
I did. I didn't just come in on it. I waited. I eased into it.
It
wasn't even a full
slur. Yeah, that's what I called in for.
It wasn't even a full slur.
Spike Lee, fuck y'all.
It wasn't even a full slur, David. It was a
modified
slur.
Sprinkle some meth on your cake. I don't give a shit. Don't make me sprinkle this meth around and make it drug related, boy.
Don't threaten me with a good time, motherfucker.
Don't make me sprinkle a little bit and call.
I ain't never heard that was such a frustrated jab.
Yeah, man. That's the only way you're gonna get better. Under pressure, man.
Oh shit! All right, listen. That we gonna move on from that one. That was fun. You see how much fun you can have with racism, y'all. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about being men.
Man.
Let's talk. Dave's mad. Let's talk about being men with daughters.
To all the dads out there, I would say this is the time to really show your support for your daughters.
What do I love about being a girl dad? I love how much smarter she is than all the guys in the room already. I can tell that she's going to be a powerhouse. She is already at 2.5.
My daughter's 22 and a half, is a feminist, incredibly strong, and has really just inspired me in so many ways. I love her.
I'm the proud dad of Ella over here.
My vote.
God, I thought that was a dude. Yeah. Oh my God, I thought you were playing the 2025 draft prospects. That's a girl.
Rewind.
Short for the WNBA.
No way.
No.
Rewind.
Listen. Well, I didn't even finish the clip, but I just wanted to point something out here.
Every bit of this is gay.
Yeah, these aren't white guys. You ever seen the hello fellow teenagers meme? This is some hello fellow white people shit.
No. If Pookie and Ray got to be lumped up with all black people, these
are not white people, sir.
No. Yes, they are. No.
Pookie and Ray just like the tribe claims Pookie and Ray. These guys are a tribe unto themselves.
No,
and all I'm saying is
it's all this double standard. Now you get to. I mean,
no.
First y'all gonna tell me double standard.
There's a difference between black people and ninjas. So quit.
Dave,
That's why y'all losing. Y'all keep kicking people out y'all multitude.
You know what you need, Dave? You ever see that movie They Live with Roddy Piper?
Yeah, I seen that.
You need the glasses, bro.
I see the glasses. You
don't use the glasses properly.
I use them. They done kicked out so many people out they multitude. They wondering why they losing the numbers.
I know what's
going
Dave.
on.
Dave, you can't. Dave doesn't understand.
I like what David in the chat said. They're winos, white in name only.
Right.
That's good enough for me.
Like great value white.
No,
Let's get
no,
enough
no,
three.
hood. Dave,
I don't care
Dave,
about all the other. I don't care about the other three letters. The first one's enough.
no, we can't even give Dave the glasses, man. He bird box, man. He already over with, bro. Bird box.
Yeah, even
yeah.
Chicagoans said that you're the first that's got to go, Dave. God damn.
I know, right? God damn.
Hey, y'all
Dave came up there and got killed by the white guy. That's racism.
Y'all gonna think this?
Yo, let me take that back.
Y'all think
I
this
hate American men.
gonna be able to fuck with the multitude? Y'all gonna be the fallback boys again. That's the only thing y'all know.
Dave,
We misunderstood.
Dave, you listen. This is why the chess pawns go first, Dave, because not everybody gets the advanced maneuvers
That's why we
that
shoot
are
up the
required.
chessboard, man. Fuck that game shit. You think this a game?
It is. Everything is a game.
Real life. This ain't no
Life is a game. There are
Then watch
several
the
games in
movie,
life.
nigga.
There is the game of life, by the way. I can
Literally.
tell you didn't play a lot of board games growing up.
Hell no, man. I was outside.
How did I know that?
Because he's black.
The only thing I did, I played was Monopoly.
Well, there's
That's
one.
it.
Probably
That's the board game we played, Monopoly.
That's the best one, though. So,
All that
hey,
other bullshit.
Anyway, I was trying to make a point. I was trying to make a goddamn point.
Now you don't know how to play chess, my nigga? Damn.
I know how to play chess.
That was the first board game I was
the
taught.
leaders of the new masculinity. The leaders of the new masculinity are off-white, gay, and
trans
generally
black
weird.
Right, snowman people.
No, in a weird way. In a weird way, they're closer to black people than white people.
No. They really are close.
Listen,
they more
I gotta go to
Romans and
Rumble
Greeks.
to share the observations I've made between the two groups.
You need to take them damn glasses off. You blind.
Nah, listen.
They're making you blind, bro.
Black folk aren't the only matriarchy out.
Now, this is true. Now
they should get strong. They should get strong and effective. Black folk got like a retarded jungle matriarchy.
So why could
Mexicans got a pretty strong matriarchy too, though.
And the tiny hats.
I don't know. I gotta look at them closer to. I know there's argument for that, but I gotta look at the Mexicans a bit closer to say that. I know they got women who got some power in the game, but I don't know if it's quite matriarchy in the way I'm used to.
The only ones that the only people I know that'll really slap a hoe are Caucasians.
Look, if you speak Spanish, even Italian. Look, even Italian, you speak Spanish or Italian, you basically got a matriarchy. I mean, look at the behaviors. Look at the Italian and look at Hispanic speakers. They stay with their moms till they 40. They mama's boys. So yeah.
Yes and no. The reason why I say it's a bit different from what I'm thinking about is that is relatively limited to the mom. So it's not like all Italians aren't going to simp for Italian women because they have an Italian mom. Whereas like black men are like compelled by the laws of blackness to simp for black women because we have a black mom.
I don't know. I agree to that, but I also got that's a caveat to that. It gotta be a caveat to that because have you ever seen some of these Italians in your city? It don't matter. It could be New York, Philly, Chicago. Yeah, they have a strong affinity for their mother. We agree. I mean, look, they stay with their moms. They go to their mom first with their problems. They'll go to their guys. They go to their moms. And I see what you're going with the Italian woman. They're quick to go ahead and smack and choke a bitch.
Don't nobody love their mama like a nigga that'll slap a bitch, bro. There's a weird dichotomy there.
That's a fact.
Wait, so never mind. I ain't gonna ask this question. Never mind.
Listen. It's a lot of layers to this onion, bro. I've noticed strange correlation between things. Like women who stay in relationships the longest tend to be the girls who get slapped around a little bit.
Because they like it.
I'm just saying. I've noticed things over the years that we're not supposed to notice about the human condition.
That's the same way about y'all Negroes.
That's why sociology and anthropology are such important subjects.
Y'all got PTSD.
Kamala is an investment in my daughter's future.
I agree. I'm right there with you. When the Dobbs decision came out 2+ years ago, I heard from Kamala right away. And then the next person was Ella. She texted me right away, essentially saying, we need to fight. This is not just an issue for women. This is an issue for men and families.
Why is your daughter dressed like a boy?
I thought it was a fucking draft pick.
I'll be the Adam's apple.
Well, gotta go back. Just show because you had this frozen. Go back just like a couple of seconds and tell me that don't look like a draft pick.
For what?
That's how you had.
Draft
When
pick
I'm trying to issue for women, I'm like,
She does look like he does look like she just got signed up for a WNBA team.
For what?
I don't know. NBA team, man. Look at that Adam's apple, bro. I don't know, man. That jawline. He looking like too much like dad's. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. Why your daughter got such a long, thick neck?
That jawline, man. Some going on in the House of Harris and Imhoff.
There's a lot of weirdness around this guy, man. I'll tell you.
No, man, you like redheads.
Shut
not
the
that
fuck
one.
up, you fag.
Not that one. Right, ew. You gotta be gay to like that, bro. Ew. Like that's one vagina. You're gay if you want that, bro. I don't care what
Even if that is a woman, what it was produced by is all fucked up.
But there's just so much weirdness in this one shot. So I mean, you got the obviously gay guy. Then you got Ben Stiller up there. Lord knows what the fuck he does when the camera's not rolling. And you got this guy here. He just skeets weirdness.
But he likes to beat on women. Don't forget. He likes to beat on.
I mean, oddly enough, that's the one thing about Walsh. About Harris. What's his Imhoff? That's the one thing about Imhoff I kind of am over. Like, oh, he got mad and he kind of slapped the chick allegedly. It's like that's the least scandalous thing about him. Like, no, I think he makes weirdos as like it's just a genetic thing. Like he just skeets out weird kids.
I don't even think those kids are his. I think him and Harris stole them from the hospital.
Everything about them is weird.
Thank you. No, what, Snowman? Look, you get the what's the name of the day, man? You get the prize of the damn day. Because if this dude don't look like he a flaming motherfucking white boy from the Village People type of aspect, I don't care. Look, that woman is his bid. I don't care.
What if everybody on the stage is a gay male?
I believe it.
Yep.
Everybody. Stiller, Imhoff, this dude in the hat.
Hey, if they all went to Diddy parties, then it's a fact.
Man.
Well, because they're Democrats, it's not like they're against that sort of thing. They think it's cool and progressive.
Man,
right?
the rabbit hole goes down, man. Oh man, you know what?
I accept the premise that they're all gay. I accept
anybody from Hollywood is gay. I mean, come on.
That too. Which the first two are Hollywood,
right?
Who are the two first? All right, this guy, this gay
Hollywood. He clearly sucks dick,
bro.
And that's the face.
I mean, every gobbler.
Okay, keep moving, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm over here trying to, give.
Hey, all you guys on the right, how come you don't want to vote like this guy? But by the way, most black men vote exactly like this guy. This is exactly what I meant when I say you niggas are gay. Politically speaking, you niggas are gay.
When in Rome, do what the Romans do.
Your politics and his politics are the same exact politics.
Slick Rick,
fighting racism, feminism, all that shit.
Slick Rick may not be far off. He may be a gay serial killer.
You know what? I heard there was a gay serial killer. Well, there was a serial killer in Los Angeles, like in the last couple of months. A couple of girls' bodies got like found in refrigerators and stuff.
Say what?
I'm just saying. Have you seen this guy?
I used to work with a guy whose brother was killed by a gay serial killer.
Wow.
Say what?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know the guy that was a serial killer that he founded all the Aldi's restaurants or Aldi stores. Did you ever hear?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a documentaries on YouTube about him. But yeah, the guy that actually founded the Aldi's chain of stores, he was a serial killer that went out and lured in gay men at a specific park in Indianapolis and murdered them and buried their bodies in his backyard.
Whoa! You said the founder of. Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Aldi is a German store, bro.
It's either Aldi's or Save a Lot. One of those two.
Just
No, Aldi's is a food store. We go to Aldi's here in Chicago, bro. That's why I'm looking like, man, hold on. The founder of Aldi's.
It was either the founder of Aldi's or
I'm never gonna walk into Aldi's the same again, bro.
Yo. Like I said, it may be Aldi, but I think it might be. It's either Aldi's or Save a Lot. I founded one of those two.
Because one brother founded Aldi's. No. One brother founded Aldi's. The other brother founded Trader Joe's. They two German brothers.
What?
So
Wait, what?
man.
Germans are into a lot of weird shit.
Wait. Hold on, man. I'm Googling shit.
Right.
Yeah, Aldi's.
Because I think that's the store. I may have got the store wrong.
Yeah, Save-A-Lot's ghetto, man. Save-A-Lot is in all the ghettos, man. So, it's got to be Save-A-Lot. That's like the white trash store in Oklahoma, Save-A-Lot.
Baumeister.
He was a serial killer. He killed as many as 23 men in 1980. From 1980 to 1996.
Yeah.
Save a Lot. It was Save a Lot.
Wow.
Indiana, you got it right. Indiana. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to find out which one.
Damn.
Actually from
he was
Indiana.
probably scoping niggas out from the grocery store security. That one. And then he would track them down later.
Save a Lot. It was Save a Lot. It was Save a Lot. It was Save a Lot.
Yeah, but one of the guys that I used to work with, his brother was murdered by him.
Wow.
Well, how did he get targeted by
because he was a fat.
Shit? Oh.
This is a trace slow, man.
This is why.
Was it a case of mistaken identity?
You can't help some people, man. It is what it is.
All right, we got to get back to the show.
Room already. I can tell that she's going to be a powerhouse. She is already at 2.5.
My daughter's 22 and a half, is a feminist, incredibly strong, and has really just inspired me in so many ways. I love her.
Yeah, I am trying so hard to unfeminist my daughters. Because, from a distance, they're already going to have the feminism because of just going to school every day. And then, when you're not in the house with them, that just makes it even harder. But it's you have to fight the feminism in your kids, bro. Feminism literally starts at home, and you have to kick that shit out the house.
Do you think Jerry Stiller is ashamed of his son now?
Of course. I mean,
of course not. No.
Man, it's the gay Hollywood
he was the same way. Yeah,
right.
He was the same.
Who is Jerry Stiller?
That is Ben Stiller's dad, you big dummy.
Jerry Stiller was on Seinfeld.
Stiller is like the most acclaimed fucking comedic actor on the face of the earth, and you don't know who he is. You're a dummy.
What?
Man,
hey man, we don't keep up with you ain't naming Eddie Murphy. You ain't naming. That's okay.
I believe he made appearances, but he was mainly on what was that? Everybody Loves Raymond. His dad.
White people.
Or no, that isn't it. He was on King of Queens. King of Queens. He was the dad on King of Queens.
And he was on
the guy from Seinfeld. Okay.
You talking about the Festivus dude?
Yeah.
That's the funniest man on the planet.
Fuck yeah, he is.
One of the funniest men. What? See, you don't understand comedy. I get that.
That's why y'all ain't got no Riz. This is crazy.
Riz.
That's why y'all ain't got no Riz. Oh shit.
Do you even know what Riz come from?
You've been hanging around these young gay niggas, man.
Do you even know what the word Riz even originate and come from? Oh wait.
I think we're just gonna move on.
Yeah.
I'm the proud dad of Ella over here.
My vote for Kamala is an investment in my daughter's future.
I agree. I'm right there with you. When the Dobbs decision came out 2+ years ago, I heard from Kamala right away. And then the next person was Ella. She texted me right away, essentially saying, we need to fight. This is not just an issue for women. This is an issue for men and families. And this is one of the many, many reasons why we've got to elect Kamala as president.
Never in my lifetime did I think that we would be having to fight for this and the fight for our own bodies. And I
Fight
think
for what?
it's
What
really
happened?
important for the men to step up and show that they actually support us and they're willing to put things on the line to help us.
What
We
decision
should go out
is
of our way to help girls. That's a trap. Putting things on the line to
Bodies.
help girls is a trap.
Our bodies are under the fence. We got to be able to self-mutilate and kill these kids.
Well, but back to Ben Stiller though. What a fall from fucking grace. Just like everybody else in the 2000s or the 90s and the 2000s. What the fuck happened to him?
No, you
Nothing,
think it's
bro.
supposed to
Absolutely nothing happened to him. It's always been that way, man.
Right. It's not them, Mr. O. It's us. They've always
notice
been
they're all
weird and
liberal hats
creepy.
too,
We
right?
just didn't realize that they were actually weird and creepy.
I mean, think about it. We're talking about a bunch of men that wear makeup every day of their life, just like women. Come on.
Yeah.
You notice they're all liberal hats, huh? You paid attention to that?
Say that again?
I said, do you notice they're all liberal hats?
Of course.
Okay. Listen. I'm just asking if you noticed that.
Be careful noticing. By the way, it starts to like snowball. You just start to notice shit all the time.
A good biopic on this is like this. Not putting a plug out for the new movie Reagan. It goes into real detail about how the small hat commies, lefties took over man, see how dumb niggas are. Don't listen. It shows how the small hat commies took over Hollywood, and it shows the battle that was fought and how they eventually took it over through the unions. They couldn't. It was like a tough fight for them to try to take it over, but they slipped in through the unions.
You know who I missed on YouTube? Stefan Molyneux. He had a lot of. Is a guy. He calls himself a philosopher, like by profession. It's the only guy I've ever heard.
Stefan Molyneux.
Yeah, I've only. This is the first time I've ever heard of a thing like that. Like he called himself a philosopher by trade. But he had a lot of videos on a lot of interesting stuff, like the truth about Martin Luther King, the truth about Nelson Mandela. So like all these left-wing political heroes that like as children in school, we might have heard about these figures and got told the heroic liberal version of their story. But Stefan Molyneux, he is the guy who would give you the more factual narrative, right? And so this is the first time I ever heard the other story around Andrew McCarthy and his fight against the Reds in Hollywood. And apparently McCarthy was right.
He was.
Yeah, he was so right. And not only was he right, but he got basically his life destroyed over time because of being right. And it started a trend of, the way things work to this day. And then once I learned that about like something like McCarthy, and obviously I'm talking about stuff on Molyneux's channel back then, he had a lot of videos like that where he would just talk about, the ins and outs, stuff about Dr. King's and a lot of different figures like that. And it's like, wow, we've been so heavily lied to about so much over the years that I almost just dismiss anything liberal offhand.
You know what's crazy, bro? Who I heard the truth about MLK was from a Strag channel back in the day. It was kind of like an anti-nigga channel, but the Strags were going in on MLK and they were saying this stuff about him, and it made me open my eyes. Like, okay, why are some Strags pissed off at MLK? This don't make sense.
Why are you listening to Strags and trying to analyze that shit? That's the bigger question.
Because it's interesting. That's what people do that are trying to collect data on someone.
You collect data on bitches?
Snow, man, we have a nigger on the panel, bro. You gotta we gotta let him we gotta let him get his thoughts off, bro.
For hours on hours. Get a life, nigga.
Dude, white people have been studying black people for decades, centuries, no less. Come on.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Black people are behind in the studying department. They don't fucking study anyone.
Black people study the least. It's been studied.
Man, facts.
Y'all too much, man. Oh my god.
Right, like Smoggy said, the same reason we torture ourselves when we watch my TikTok intellectuals shows. Because that's torture, but you're watching it because you're gathering data on your enemy.
I think you love it.
Man, TikTok philosophers, that's what I call them.
Keep playing. I can't keep watching this draft, man. Jeez.
There's nothing left to
I
play,
think the
Dave.
Liberty would have drafted. Maybe the Chicago. What do we call it? The Sky?
Yep. Yeah. Angel Reese do need some backup. Yeah.
Man, Angel Reese, man, what was up with that fucking quadruple dribble travel fucking layup shit she pulled the other day?
She was trying to escape from your trailer park.
That was so lame.
That was very lame. That's why I didn't even come back with anything because I didn't need to.
Will you press play? I can't do it no more. Oh my God, what are we looking at? It's like an ostrich neck.
See that, and this is why we.
This part of the show is about torturing you, Dave.
He really gonna do it. They know it's fucking with me, so he ain't gonna need. Man, why, man? I can't watch this no more.
David, because we're all at the zoo and we're on the outside of the exhibit, bro.
Yeah, you're
on the inside.
This crash out's pretty nice to watch.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, you lay off of it. My weed costs more than your bitch.
Your weed got crack in it.
His weed got angel in that shit, bro.
They said we're all at the zoo and you're on the inside.
Okay, Joey Montana, you lay off of it. Shit, that scraggly bitch you got out.
You need to stop smoking them Grimmies.
One of these fucking good blunts. That raggedy bitch you got.
Like I said, Dave, you need to stop smoking them Grimmies and slow the fuck down.
No, I will not convert to meth like you.
Here you go, Dave. Something fun for you.
There we go, man. That's what I'm talking about, hood. Damn.
Welcome to the world's first.
Was that Trey? Oh no, that's Diddy.
Droid battle.
That's a Diddy droid. Off the fence. Hell yeah, boy.
I love the internet.
Off the fence, man.
I don't smoke weed. I know you poor. You don't smoke no weed. You can't afford that shit.
I've never heard that as a reason why a person doesn't smoke weed. You are too poor to do drugs, sir.
Hey, Jesus Christ!
Get your life together.
You can go to Michigan and get a pre-rolled 1 ounce doobie for $3.
He ain't got that.
I know people on the streets that can afford $3 for a doobie.
He ain't got that. What the man? Okay, I know what the doobie is. I remember them days before I grew up.
You know what? Oh, perfect. I got a story for you guys. One last story for you guys.
What story, Hood?
You guys think about Trump going to McDonald's, by the way?
Oh, I'm glad you went there, Hood.
That's not the story, but I just wanted to bring that up. This is the story.
Oh, let's make sure these kids get inside safe. Take a village.
About a month ago, I made a video about illegal Venezuelans taking over my apartment building. Not only did they move in and have a ton of people sleeping in their apartment on a daily basis, but they made it very uncomfortable for me to be here. They have literally complained about every fucking thing under the sun to my landlord, according to them, to get me to move out. Bet your ass it fucking worked. My landlord, who I've had a great relationship with since they bought the property 3 years ago, now is calling me on a daily basis with fucking complaints, bitching and moaning about every fucking thing they can. He's also informed me that he's not renewing my lease and that I have to move. But you know what? Karma's a fucking bitch, and he's gonna get what he deserves. They have now turned that apartment into a hostel. There is a new car full of people every 2 or 3 days, spending a week, maybe a little less than a week in their apartment. I have literally seen over 20 different people in the last week. Not only are they running a hostel, but they're selling plates of food out of the living room window. How do I know this, you ask? I've literally just watched people all fucking day coming up to the window, grabbing some carry-out containers, and walking away. Go ahead. Ask me why this bothers me.
Bitch, you need to get a plate.
I'll wait.
I mean,
It
he
bothers
probably
me
did.
because I have an 8-year-old child who can no longer play outside by himself with his friends because I don't trust the traffic coming in and out of my property. Also, I have an 84-year-old grandfather who comes home by himself late at night and has no way to protect himself. Or the fact that I'm a single woman. Then you ask why I should be so concerned. Why do I feel like I'm being threatened? I feel like I'm being threatened because every time I walk by them, they give us such dirty looks, mumbling under their breath, snickering and sneering. And the people are getting scarier and scarier. They're looking more and more like thugs as the days go by. Yesterday, they literally slammed the door in my son's face and almost caught his fingers in the door frame. Then my son came upstairs crying hysterically because their child told him that their mom doesn't want him playing with them anymore. I'm glad I made the decision to fucking leave and not stand and fight because honestly, I can't take this shit anymore. I'm literally losing my fucking mind.
What she was gonna do? How you gonna fight?
Wait.
Me wants to run downstairs and handle my fucking business. The new me keeps telling me you have a child and a grandfather to take care of, and you cannot risk spending 1 night, 10 nights, or 30 years in the pen. Sometimes being the bigger person isn't always the answer.
Now, question. Now, Hood, gentlemen on the panel, and especially you, Dave. Now, during the last election, who you think she voted for?
Biden.
Oh, for a fact, she votes Democrat.
Okay, so she's on here doing what women do, as usual, because they need an audience, they need sympathy, empathy, but they don't give it to other people, but they need it themselves. So she wants to go ahead and make her problem into our problem that she voted for. I'm supposed to care about this with my misogyny. Well, that makes me a misogynist, right? Because I do not care.
Hey, Hood, I put a couple clips in the back that have nothing to do with what we're talking about. They're just there to make people laugh.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna wind the show down in a bit. Let me see what you got here. I don't like using Instagram clips. They don't have good controls on their videos. Let me share that real quick.
It's amazing how black people think that all of this is a utopia being built for them, when it's really for white liberals and immigrants. No one who started this has factored in black people at all. Actually, black people have been factored out of it.
We got a good thing, honey, you know we do.
What is this?
They all know.
Is this random act of blackness?
We can't help but let it show.
Died watching this.
Oh God!
Was that random act of blackness that you just gave us, Snowman?
Something like that. Something like that, yeah.
It's funny, man. Everybody needs a smile on their face. This one's better though.
Look what you got in that jar right there. So your auntie Cletus upstairs right now. That's her breast milk, man.
Oh yeah, I seen this one before. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what y'all get. Y'all always going there touching stuff y'all ain't supposed to be touching. Y'all just drunk a whole mouthful of breast milk. Hey, none of that. Y'all thought that was regular milk. Why y'all think it's in that container? She pump her milk before she go to bed. She got to make sure she good for her baby and stuff. Her baby got to drink.
This is
milk,
why you don't
she
touch
stay
stuff
healthy. She don't drink the
that
regular
doesn't
milk.
belong to you. You ask
breast
first.
milk. That's why it's in that container. It's not in the jug. So yeah, y'all got your Auntie Cleta's titties all in your mouth.
Oh.
Yeah, titties. Her titties are like California raisins. She ain't. So I don't know what to tell you. You might as well eat it now.
They were smashing
well
too.
eat it. I don't know what y'all sitting there staring at me like that for. Y'all might as well eat it, man. Y'all stop touching stuff. Ask questions first. Y'all ain't never seen me put milk in the refrigerator like that. It's always in a container.
That is a container, dummy.
Always a container. Y'all gonna go to get your bowls. Get y'all bowls up too. Put your bowls
They mad
up.
as fuck.
Clean your mess up. Get your bowls up.
That's what you get. Don't touch
what
shit
y'all
that's
look.
not yours,
We got
y'all.
maybe.
Is there enough mouthwash to wash that out of your mouth?
It's not the mouth, bro. It's the mind. You can't wash your brain.
Right.
Nope. Or the thought of it. Nope.
Just so many mental barriers just got breached with that shit, bro. And you can't unbreach them now. You're not supposed to know what your auntie titty milk tastes like. even as an adult, you don't remember the taste of breast milk, nor should you remember it because it came from your mom. So like these memories just get phased out of you, right? You're not supposed to have that as an active memory now.
Man, these babies ain't had no breast milk since 1975. This is all Similac. They ain't never tasted no fucking real breast milk.
He said this is all Similac.
Yeah, I think mostly white women breastfeed.
My wife breastfed all the kids until they got about maybe 2-3 months old.
Like, bro, this is who they sell the Similac to is, women in the ghetto.
That's a fact. Does breast milk disproportionately harm black women now if they breastfeed their baby? Everything disproportionately harms black people.
There's like a basically like a drinking game I was trying to conceptualize along those lines. Like you can come up with some random off the wall concept, and I bet you there is a story backing it up. Now let me do a quick let me go to Google. Let me pull up my Google first. I'm making sure to use Google, and then I'm gonna cross reference. I'm gonna cross reference.
I'm sure somehow black female breast milk is racist somehow and disproportionate.
Racism and breast milk. I'm gonna cross reference racism and breast milk. And
let's see what AI say. Go ahead.
Racism in the job setting was associated with lower odds of breastfeeding duration at 3 to 5 months. Racism with the police was associated with higher odds of breastfeeding initiation and duration at 3 to 5 and 6 to 5 months. This is from the NIH, Experiences of Racism and Breastfeeding Initiation. Wow. This is a fun game, isn't it? You can cross-reference almost any two random things plus racism and get a response, and it's weird, but it's true.
Cut the check. That's all it said.
Man,
cross-reference hammer toe and racism.
Wow, you're getting very exotic. Oh shit! I forgot how to type.
Racism and breastfeeding, huh?
Yes,
Jesus
race may be associated with the prevalence of hammer toes and other foot disorders. Wow.
Yeah, it's racism.
Africans are more likely to have corns and flat feet than white people, especially after age 45.
I asked about racism and meth.
No, racism and hemorrhoids.
Put racism and meth.
I don't know if I can spell. Let me see if I get a help with that. Hemorrhoids.
It's HEMM.
Double R.
HEMM?
No, HEMO double R.
Yeah, that's right.
HEMO. Roy.
Double R. Roy.
Okay. Something here beyond the barriers. Let's click this NIH article. Racial discrimination and use of complementary and alternative medicine among Black Americans.
So they're going to say they tested hemorrhoid medicine on black people.
Yeah, it's a little bit too abstract. I can't get
Now
a
put
definitive.
racism and meth. Why can't we do that?
Because we already
All right.
know that's a predominantly white people drug.
No, we don't know.
So we can't blame white people for black people's hemorrhoids yet. But
Yeah,
the studies are being conducted right here from the NIH. I'm just not going to try to sort through miles and miles of jargon and shit. But it seems like the studies are being conducted, though.
That's
We're gonna
crazy.
get
That is a fun game to play. That is a fun game to play.
Dang, I see the bias. Y'all don't even want to look at the meth stats.
Just fucking shut up.
All right. Come on. What was it? Meth? Racism and meth?
Yeah, just put racism, meth.
Racial disparities and methamphetamine associated. What does it say?
It says use with black.
Racial disparities and methamphetamine associated intracerebral hemorrhage. To assess racial disparities in the prevalence of methamphetamine associated intracerebral heritage. So is meth hurting white people's brains more than black people's, or is it the other way around? Is like,
I don't
are black
know.
people meth invincible?
Right, there you go. A total of 193 patients, white 16%, Asian 61%.
What the hell is no?
Whatever that is, 23%.
I'm honky other people. Okay, we got it.
You got it, Dave?
Nah, it didn't give me. You know, they don't really give you anything on this stuff.
Go down one.
Y'all into racism,
comparative analysis of methamphetamine use.
Fenty. Put in Fenty.
Sexual man.
Fenty. Put in Fenty.
There you go. There you go. If you're
Put in
black,
Fenty, man. Put in racism and fentanyl.
No, Dave. We just discovered something, and I think you should get your credit.
You
for
discovered
this.
it, man. You love discovering yourself.
You wanted to go down this line.
Go down your road to discovery.
Hey,
go down your road to discovery, man. I'm good, man.
If you're black,
you keep being open-minded.
Probably gay and or bisexual.
Be open-minded. Be open-minded, man.
Dave,
what?
Before your Tourette's, bro.
Right. I don't know why you're getting all fucking excited. Nobody said you're a gay meth head. We're just saying if you smoke meth and you're black, you're probably gay too.
Gay or bisexual.
Why are you sweating right now, Dave?
Because I'm trying to figure out where's the racism. When is Google going to address the racism when it comes to fentanyl and meth?
Have you experienced racism while you were using fentanyl and meth, Dave?
No, I've felt assaulted watching so many
while using
white
fentanyl and
people
meth.
using it around me like zombies, man. It's scary.
All right, Dave.
Okay. I've never seen someone tweaking on meth look like a zombie. I'm just saying.
That's crazy because I just Googled it. I put in WM tweaking off meth, and it's about 12,000 videos on YouTube.
Zombie land is where dope fiends live.
Right.
I'm looking dead at it.
Literally
10,000 videos.
Tweakers
don't. Just type in Kensington Street in Philadelphia. That's to get your answer.
Bro, it's a zombie land uptown. Like it's zombie lands all over black cities, bro. But I'm just saying,
WN tweaking off meth. And these videos are scaring
bro.
me. It scared me. Jeez.
Tweakers don't turn into zombies unless they take some dope.
Right. They'll be out in the front yard with a vacuum cleaner, vacuuming the fucking dirt, hoping to find a rock.
Fentanyl and ketamine. All right, see, zombie tweakers. All right, I got Philly's done a thing.
Yeah, Philly is ground zero. I don't know why.
Philly's ground zero for a lot of fuckery. Philly
ain't been the same since they cracked that fucking bell.
Oh no.
Fentanyl and ketamine are downers, though. Those are nothing like meth.
Is that your drug of choice?
What? Meth?
Yeah.
It used to be.
Oh, God. I've been joking all this time. I've been wondering why you've been defensive.
No, I'm not being defensive, dude.
No, Dave, you're the one who was getting all nervous about the shit. That's how I'm like, what do you have to hide, Dave?
Why is everybody avoiding the elephant in the room? I get it now. Okay. My bad. I didn't want to trigger a relapse.
What are you talking about, dude?
Shit. Nothing.
The only person getting triggered here is you, buddy.
Diarrheal disease has a racism problem?
Go figure.
Why do I have diarrhea after a race? That's fucking hilarious. I didn't know runner's shits was a thing. Oh, racial disparities and diarrhea associated hospitalizations. Oh man, that's a bunch of jeets. I bet you it's a bunch of jeets or jeet related problems. All right, Indian food and American diarrhea. The racist. Oh, hold on. What is this? Foodnism. Oh, wow. Food and racism and foodinism. Holy shit. We just unlocked a hidden level.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. But I can see Indian food being used as a way to clear up constipation.
But it might kill you, though.
Well, that's the you take that same chance with any kind of prescription drug.
I mean, at least they test prescription drugs on monkeys and shit. Like,
Wait, did you say that Indian food gonna kill you? Why?
It might.
Have you seen how Indian food is made, sir?
Right, you can only do it if it's made by American standards. Like Indian food made in
America, I went to
by American standards. Because even in America, they be dirty as shit back there. I don't like
think about that for a second, Hood. You can only eat it if it's made by American standards. That's a fucked up statement in and of itself.
That's the only way I could even tolerate that shit. Because I've seen the videos. You ain't gonna fool me. I'm gonna need you to wash your hands several times.
You don't want no ankle salad?
Nah, bro. Nah, clean your fingernails too. Trim your nails. But foodinism, though, we just discovered a hidden level, a secret racism level, bro.
I didn't know foodinism existed.
I feel a little pride. Like, you ever like playing a game and you're like, finally, like it's rare. Like in all my studies of racism, do I unlock a new racism?
This is a new ism we did not know existed.
Indian food and American diarrhea, the racist American undermining of Indian culture. Fuck you. Fuck you and your gut-killing diarrhea food. Motherfuckers calling us racist. Fuck you. Anyway.
I mean, they literally put other people's leftovers and add to the batch.
Any more combinations? We just did racism and diarrhea. Any more suggestions from the chat?
Well, we already never mind.
What? You got yours off. You did your meth thing.
Yeah. I'm good.
Dave got all uncomfortable when
Chicago and breast milk. I'll say that in chat. Chicago and breast milk.
The connections between black gays and meth. Dave got very uncomfortable. It was really
he did. That was actually kind of weird.
So weird.
I seen in the chat.
Look, they all defensive on their meth usage. It's crazy.
We played this video. You wasn't here. Granny, you wasn't here. We played this video on my channel a couple shows back. And it's a series of videos with this guy. Because first it was a video where he drunk the Indian finger milk. He was in the hospital about to die, which is this video. And then he did the follow-up, like after he made it to Thailand and got to like real modern medicine and shit.
Look at all the ladies looking at him like, "Oh, you're the YouTuber who
no, they're just
cream pie. We can't help you with that."
No, they don't know him. They're just jeepney nurses. They're, if he was an Indian guy, they wouldn't even be doing anything. They'd like pour some tussin on it and he'd be right back out in the street. But he's a white man with a white man's biome. He wasn't ready for that shit.
Who is J. Poe? So, Dave, you smoke some meth?
Look up racism and music festivals.
This nigga's still buying.
That is fucking hilarious.
This rising.
What the fuck is? Stay there. What the fuck is that on his head? What is that?
He got like a ponytail thing going on.
No, on his head. No, I'm talking about this nigga J. Poe.
Oh, that's a fucking bucket hat. You never see a
cut a fucking shitty ass t-shirt and put it on his head. He gotta talk shit about me, man. Look at your fucking swag. You got the swag of a fucking.
Hey, why you getting so offended, man?
Don't. I am offended, bro. Fighting the chat is step one to losing.
I know, right. You always lose fighting the chat. Yeah,
bro. Just roll with it. Listen,
sometimes man, J. Poe, you good, man? Calm down. Quit heating up. Got
Hold on,
a.
what was I about to show you guys?
Whoa.
Oh, hold on, hold on.
Calm down,
Racism and
Grunty.
what was it? Racism and
Music festivals.
got it. Racism and music festivals.
Grunty said do racism, and he wants to talk about guys' weenies. Grunty Monkey.
Hold on,
He wants to investigate men's weenies.
Hold on a
I
second.
don't know
I'm in
what
a
his
different.
problem
Oh, give
is,
me a
man. You
second.
gotta
I
look at
can't
it.
read right
Power
now. I'm in a
Music
different.
Festival.
Holy shit,
Holy
Hammerfest.
shit. Wow.
Hammerfest.
It's in
Yeah.
Atlanta. It's in
See,
Atlanta.
I told you it was a problem in America.
It's in Atlanta. Shut the fuck up.
It's where?
It's in Atlanta, Dave. Yeah. The black capital.
The black capital of America.
Did that
Shout out
actually
to the white
transpire,
man,
man?
though.
You gotta go to YouTube and figure out if
Dude,
that
that
shit
reminds
happened.
me of where I grew up. Like all the biker clubs, man. They had their clubhouses right in the fucking heart of the hood.
That's ghetto.
For real, dude. It was the wildest shit ever. You go to a bike party and end up in the hood.
Another 70s PSA. Nah, I gotta get out of here in a second, man. I got shit I gotta do in a little bit. But I got sidetracked with this racism experiment because I told you guys it was a thing. Like, and this is like a drinking game, but I can't figure out how to work the alcohol in it because we would all just be drunk right now. But this is basically the thing. Like, you can combine any subject matter plus racism and get a positive hit almost all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be spectacular, like Hammerfest.
That's how far reaching.
That is crazy. I didn't know there was a white power music festival.
You knew it. You went to it. We got footage.
No, I've been to a lot of white power things, but not a music festival.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. What other combinations can we look up? Racism and what? What is it called? Knitting.
Racism and head lice.
No, racism and tit size.
Racism knitting. The knitting community is reckoning with racism.
Wow.
You old fucking
It's on Reddit, dude. The racism drama unraveling the knitting world.
Wow, racism in the knitting community. I knew it. You fucking bitches. I knew it. If we just look hard enough, we find it.
Racism, do racism and figure skating.
Oh, we already know about that. They stole ceremonially. They stole ceremonially title. Easy. You ain't even got it. Like that's well documented.
Racism and figure skating. It already gave
me.
me.
You have to finish that shit.
When Google gives you a prompt already, you already know it's big shit. Wow. We don't look like them. Black figure skaters face barriers.
I remember when I was young and they kept disqualifying them black girls because they was doing moves nobody else could do.
They were twerking on the ice, Dave.
No, Sarah Bonnelly used to do that backflip in the middle of her routine. They said it was illegal and docked her and said you can't get nothing. And then like 7 years later, white person did it. It was like, oh, it's the greatest shit ever. It's like,
damn. Hey, you might be onto something, man.
I remember that.
Racism and figure skating.
I remember
felt like a thing as soon as you mentioned it anyway.
I remember when Tanya Harding came out like a real fucking G dude and fucking mugged that bitch.
That was crazy. Why she do that to Nancy, man? I feel so sorry for Nancy.
I remember when this story, the unbearable whiteness of camping. I really want to go camping. I haven't gone proper camping.
No, I was going to say that was going to be my next one. You know, racism and the woods.
It is because the woods. Yeah, we already know wilderness is. I mean, that's where the white man went to capture niggas.
That's definitely documented.
What about racism and fishing?
That's documented also.
Let's find out. Racism and fishing.
That's definitely documented.
TJ Dean said racism and water.
I am not going to look up.
That's a good one because there is, because the search for clean tap water, they always try to push people away from the lake fronts and the good water.
Reading the water for racism and fishing. Ooh.
Now look, Hood, I'll be honest with you. I was always told as a kid growing up that only black people know how to properly clean carp.
Well, that's probably from slavery. It's the white man's fault.
Yeah, somewhere along the line.
Racism and existentialism. Oh, that feels like it. Now you're getting interesting. David's like, he's like the guy from that Niggas in Paris song. What does it even mean?
After you do that one, do racism and nepotism.
Oh, we are. You ain't got to do that.
Man, we could crack the code on all that.
I mean, nepotism kind of is racism, technically.
How about racism on racism?
Existentialism is an anti-racism. What? Okay. This is like some commie philosophy shit here. We about to get deep.
I knew y'all was going. I knew this. Who suggested that? So we can know who the commie is. David O'Clern.
I gotta take this call.
O'Clern, he's the commie. Just put a notation on my list right here. Let me write this down. David the commie.
He said the indigenous Afro-Asiatic man invented fishing.
O'Clerngy. All right. You gotta watch O'Clerngy the second, man. He gonna have you going down the commie cesspool if you let him. Look at him. They all say I'm a capitalist at first. We'll figure it out from here. We'll figure it out. So how you been doing, Snow Man? How does world treat you?
All right. I feel like I gave you guys a fun game to try out.
This should be like just a stream game in and of itself.
I feel like I want to work the alcohol into this some kind of way, and I haven't properly done it. So just, open up, just have a drink with the boys and whip out the old Google and find out the racism. Racism, and hold on, what was that next one I was about to look up? Somebody just typed something in the chat. Taxidermy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's definitely, It's a long-standing.
Racist taxidermy already.
Yeah, see.
They done stuffed the nigga and mounted him. The Negro of Banyoles. Oh, shit.
See, I told
you.
They
done mounted a nigga. They done stuffed the nigga and mounted him. Oh,
what the hell, man? Y'all remember that movie Surviving the Game with
Hold on. The Negro of Banyoles was a controversial piece of taxidermy of a San individual, which used to be a major attraction in Darder Museum in Banyoles in Catalonia, Spain. Fucking Catalans. Castilian bastards.
Look up racism and rope.
No. It's too easy. You have to give us challenges, God damn it.
I'm just curious what it says.
Like, why don't you look up milk and cereal? Racism and taxidermy. That was a dark twist right there, though. I didn't expect to pull up an actual mounted nigga.
I did.
They actually stuffed and mounted a nigga back in the day.
You wouldn't
bro.
believe all
And
this
African.
Do racism and engineering.
Huh.
That's easy. You gotta get something hard, man.
I'm just curious what'll pop up. Racism engineering.
Oh man, there's so much on that.
It's probably gonna be like some slave entrapment.
It's going to be.
You don't have to say in.
It's going to be a step-by-step guide on how white people can engineer racism.
If you aren't white, Asian, or Indian, you aren't an engineer.
Wow.
Talk about you, Dave.
How did you find that, son? Crazy, dog. And you trying to tell me it don't exist, but everybody's studying it.
Bro, well, the funny thing that is racism is in everything. And so it's like,
I didn't do it.
I'm just saying, if everything is racist, how can we actually fight it? It's like fighting oxygen, bro.
No, it's like you gotta start lifting some weights and stop being a chump out here. You know what I'm saying? Back against the wall. If it's everywhere, let's go.
Nigga, lifting weights ain't gonna make you a fucking black engineer. What the fuck is wrong? That's why they don't let you in the lab now, nigga.
I can't be the engineer. I can only tackle one subject. I already did my STEM part.
God damn.
I did my STEM.
Racism and Dave.
You
know what? We're gonna end with one last funny search. Racism, Dave. We're just gonna cross-reference Dave and racism and see who pops up.
Professional victim.
Rapper Dave calls out racism in the UK. I knew it was you fucking woke son of a bitch. I knew it was you. I knew. That's Dave rap name, the Minister of Meth.
Nah,
UK rapper.
that's Snow. That's Snow.
Yeah, UK rapper. Yeah, Minister of Meth. He be calling out racism and
I don't
shit.
even like calling him Snow because I be thinking I be envisioning like a pure snowman, but it's more like, you know, you got a pure snowman and then a car drive by and splash the muddy street water all over this shit. That's the type of snow. What is that called?
All right, guys. We're gonna end this edition of Racism is Fun.
Yeah, racism and black holes. One last search.
God damn it!
I mean, it's obvious. Look at the title.
Every time I
Dang.
try to get out, they just keep sucking me
Yanni
back in.
It's definitely.
I bet
Dude,
you
I swear,
Hollywood
Jesus
shit
pops
pop
up, I'm gonna die.
Cornell black hole class racializes astronomy. Is black hole a racist word? Are cosmic black holes racist? Take this Cornell course to find out.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Listen, I just want you guys to give me credit when you share the game. That's all I ask. I don't want $1. I don't want a dime. Just tell them this is a game that the Hoodservative invented and it's fun. But you have to be drinking to really get the fun.
Wait, you mean to tell me this is our tax dollars? This is what the finest institutions of higher learning is producing on subjects and abstract papers on this type of shit. This is what you're trying to tell me. This is coming for the transition for academia.
Look up white racism and black racism. See if there's any white racism in black racism.
All right. Hold on. White racism versus black racism? It feels like we're stretching the terms of the game here.
Yeah. Why you including them? Us. Them in it.
No, I'm curious if white racism has gentrified black racism yet.
No, it'll never do that.
About 3/4 of blacks and Asians and 58% of Hispanics say they have experienced discrimination or have been treated unfairly because of their race or ethnicity, at least from time to time. In contrast, about 2/3 of whites say they've never experienced this.
When was this poll taken? Oh, this is pre-2020.
2019.
This is pre-2020 for the war on white man.
Yeah. It was post-Obama, but pre-Floyd. So it was right in the good times.
Oh, wow. Then he said post-Obama, pre-Floyd.
Right.
Well, there's
a big goodness.
Yeah, there was a huge cultural shift between Obama and Floyd.
Right, real shit. And that's why we can play this game now. That's literally the reason why we get to play this racism search game. Everything became racist over the years after Floyd. Somewhere between Obama and Floyd, things took a dark shift and everything slowly became racist.
Racism and gasoline.
No, racism and fucking I have to go. I gotta go do some shit with my kids.
I have to go to work.
I have to go do black daddy stuff.
Racism and smoke detectors. Racism and smoke detectors. Racism and smoke detectors.
Will you let him be a father?
This white man won't let me be a black father. I'm blaming that on you, by the way. Totally blaming the white man on you. I mean, when I get to my son, I'm gonna tell him the white man wouldn't let me do that.
That's all right, man. I'll accept that. I'll take that L.
Snowman said, "I'll take it." Bye.
Goddamn right you will.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
All right, man. We out of here, y'all. Have fun. I gotta go for real.
All right, y'all be safe.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.